So far, 2023 has been a relatively good year for Shiba Inu. Sure, it hasn't yet replicated what happened in 2021, but things are definitely better than 2022. The ecosystem is expanding and getting some pretty significant mainstream recognition. More recently, recognition has been coming from trillion-dollar investment banks. And you can imagine how good the result of this recognition would be for the price of Shib. Well, you don't need to imagine it because we'll be talking about it in today's video. Disclaimer. To start off, whales have been going crazy on Shiba Inu. In yesterday's video, I mentioned that the largest Ethereum whales have been using this period where Shib's price is relatively stable as an opportunity to buy even more Shib tokens. As of yesterday, two whales have purchased a combined 17 billion tokens, pushing the cumulative value of the top 100 Ethereum whales Shib wallet to $600 million. Well, it's a new day and whales' interest in Shib has not waned. In fact, it has increased by a lot. Just one whale, Blue Whale 0073, purchased a whopping 311 billion Shib tokens in two lump sums. The first transaction saw the popular whale purchase about 194 billion Shib, worth about $2 million, and the second transaction saw the whale purchase about 117 billion Shib tokens, worth about $1.1 million. Again, this whale used the opportunity of a price dip to stock up on their Shib portfolio. This is something that has come to be expected, considering that a price dip guarantees that you'll be able to get a lot of tokens for less. This way, when the price of the token pumps, you automatically make a significant amount of profit. That said, please do not consider this financial advice. Make sure to do your own research. By the way, whales' interest in Shib could be attributed to a number of factors, one of which is most probably the many developments that have been happening in the ecosystem. I mean, just recently, Bionomy Global, one of the leading crypto exchanges in the world, introduced futures trading for Shib by adding a Shib/USDT trading pair. This pair is a perpetual future with a leverage of up to 50x. Bionomy Global is only the latest exchange to have enlisted Shib too. There have been other exchanges in recent times. Plus, within the ecosystem itself, we have had updates on the metaverse and the Shiba Inu game, and there has also been an update that Shibarium might be launched before the end of the year. Add this to the fact that Shib is really popular on social media and Google searches, and you can see how active Shiba Inu has been and why whales would be interested in it. Meanwhile, experts predict a 350% jump for Shiba Inu. For context, the price of Shib spiked by almost 85 million% from its launch in August of 2020 till it reached its all-time high in October of 2021. This is how a number of people were able to turn their investments of $100 to a profit of millions. And while it can't be expected that Shib will replicate an 85 million%, experts believe that a pump of more than 100% is possible. Finders Panel is the team of experts that is making this prediction. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! Finders Panel believes that in about 30 months, the price of Shib could actually increase by about 350%. As seen on Watcher Guru, the panel mentioned that Shib is unlikely to roar as it did in 2021, although it can ride the future waves of the crypto market. Shib can be a good investment. The growth potential is over 100% in the next few years. That said, you should know that Finder's prediction was made prior to the launch of Shibarium. However, with the current success of the Shibarium beta, PuppyNet, and the promised burning of Shib tokens by Shibarium, the situation could quickly change. If the panel takes into account how Shibarium improves Shib's scalability, they may provide a new prediction and adjust their price forecast accordingly. Alternatively, this prediction is still alright. I mean, it kind of insinuates that the 1 cent dream is a lot farther than we want. But you have to admit that a 350% increase in the price of Shib is still impressive. Imagine the value of your wallet increasing by 350%. That's a lot of money, isn't it? However, it is important to bear in mind that this is just a prediction. There is no way to know for sure how things will turn out. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Now to the main news. Two of the largest and most respected financial institutions in the world have shown interest in cryptocurrencies, including Shib. Both BlackRock Incorporated and Fidelity Investments have decided to take the leap into the crypto market, and considering that they have a combined $14 trillion in assets under management, you know that their involvement in the crypto market would be good financially for the Shiba Inu market. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink talked about the company's decision to get involved in the crypto market in his annual letter to shareholders. He mentioned that the company pays attention to its clients' interests, which is the reason it continues to explore the digital assets ecosystem. But this is not the first time that BlackRock is showing interest in crypto. Back in 2022, the company partnered with Coinbase, but it has decided to get even more involved. Fidelity, on the other hand, is wading into the crypto waters for the first time. It has launched Fidelity Crypto, allowing its tens of millions of customers to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, including Shib. However, it did set the groundwork at the end of 2022 when it filed 3 US trademark applications. According to the Dale's report, the applications made mention of crypto trading, metaverse investment services, non-fungible tokens or NFTs, and virtual real estate investing. All of these areas are primed for hypergrowth in 2023 and beyond. It is noteworthy when industry giants like BlackRock and Fidelity embrace the future by fully committing to cryptocurrency and digital assets. For one, both of these companies will see massive profits when Shib or any of the other cryptocurrencies see a pump in price. But more than that, their decision to enter the crypto market kind of proves that the crypto market is legit, doesn't it? I mean, why else would huge financial investment companies like BlackRock and Fidelity get into the crypto market? BitPay just announced on Twitter that its users can purchase gold using cryptocurrency, including Shib. And considering that gold and silver are now legal tender in the state of Arkansas, you might want to actively consider stocking up on gold. Well, if you are, there are 2 primary ways that you can purchase gold with Shib thanks to BitPay. One way to do this is by buying gold from reputable dealers that have partnered with BitPay to accept payment in Shib. AppMax, American Gold Exchange, Bullion Exchange, and Best Bullion are some of the dealers that accept Shib payments for gold. Alternatively, you could make the purchase using a BitPay card. You would need to do this if you are considering purchasing from a merchant that doesn't accept Shib. It is probably easier to do too. But you might also want to consider spending more Shib to increase its use cases. In other news, if Shiba Inu hits 1 cent, how many tokens do you need to make $10 million? No one knows exactly when or even if Shib will hit 1 cent. But the dev team has been working hard to make that possible, and even the community has been doing its bit. So it's not completely unrealistic for Shib to hit 1 cent. And if it is realistic, you want to know how many tokens you need to have to make maximum profit to be prepared. For Shib to hit 1 cent, it would need to pump by about 99,000% from its current price. And if you want to make up to $10 million by the time this happens, you would need to have a Shib wallet that is worth about $11,000. $11,000 will get you about 1 billion tokens, which is definitely a lot of tokens. A lot of people have millions of tokens. In fact, more than half of the Shib holder community holds millions of Shib. But there aren't that many people that hold billions of Shib. However, now that you know how many tokens you need to hit $10 million when Shib gets to 1 cent, maybe you can start taking advantage of the price dips along the way. Not that we want those to happen. Alternatively, you could still earn millions of dollars even if it isn't up to $10 million. Your $1,000 worth of Shib would be worth about $1 million if Shib finally hits 1 cent, and you can do all the calculations for all the amounts in the middle. That said, this is not financial advice. I am in no way telling you what to or not to do with your tokens. Make sure to do your own research before you make any kind of financial decision. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.